Hot news: 10-year-old dies by suicide after being bullied for his colostomy bag. Deseret news. Salt Lake City, UA. 10-year-old Kentucky boy died by suicide this weekend after enduring constant bullying over his colostomy bag. Tammy Charles said she came home from the grocery store Saturday morning to find that her son Seven Bridges had hung himself in his closet. According to Seven's father, Donnie Bridges was at a church choir practice at the time. "I saw my son dead. That's something in my..." According to Charles, Seven underwent 26 surgeries, one of which included the insertion of a colostomy bag, that ultimately failed to fix a bowel defect he had struggled with since birth. Bullies targeted. Charles told WHAS11 that in August 2018, Seven, who was a fifth grader at Carrick Elementary, had to be taken to the hospital for a CT scan after being choked and called a racial slur on the school bus. Bridges told WDRB, "He couldn't fight back. He didn't know how to." Charles pressed school and district officials to take action against the bullying, and the Jefferson County Public Schools District opened an investigation into the incident. Unfortunately, Seven was labeled a snitch by some of his classmates, Charles said, adding that because I was so aggressive in advocating for him, they started to act differently toward him. About 3 weeks before Seven took his life, his parents found him crying uncontrollably in his bed. According to Charles, "We kept telling him this will all be over," Charles. Jefferson County Public Schools Director Renee Murphy of Seven's death, "We are devastated. Our hearts are breaking." JCPS plans to launch a full investigation to see how complaints were handled and review the steps taken to prevent bullying from continuing. The district did not do enough and needs to make changes to prevent another tragedy like Seven's death from happening. "We found that the school system had a lot of holes and a lot of inconsistencies with their policies about bullying. They stood on the verge." Seven was Charles and Donnie Bridges' only child, and according to Charles, he was a miracle, as Charles had been told she couldn't have children. Her son had a big heart and was a little boy she witnessed praying for his bullies. "He just wanted to be normal, that's all." Charles has since created a to help raise funds for Seven's funeral expenses, which insurance will not cover due to the cause of Seven's death. If you or someone you know may be struggling with suicidal thoughts or showing warning signs of suicide, please consider calling the at 800-273-TALK 80-55, texting the at 741-741, or seeking help from a
Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.